EA Sports. It's in the game.
Hey, here with Milan Lucic of the Boston Bruins. Milan, just got a few questions from the EA Sports community. First of all, are you a gamer yourself?
Yes, I am. I grew up playing all the EA Sports games. I love them all, and you guys always sees to impress me every year after year.
Who did you play up with, or who did you play against growing up?
I had two brothers growing up, so we'd always have tournaments in between us three. So we'd have the NHL tournaments, we had the Madam tournaments, we had the NBA tournaments. We mixed them all in, and it was a lot of fun for sure.
Were there ever any ties that you needed to break those ties, and how did you break those ties with your brothers?
Well, we'd always make sure we put it into sudden death overtime, no matter what. So that's how we usually always broke the tie.
Nice. Well, you grew up here. You went to school in Killarney, just a couple of blocks from here, not too far.
Yes.
You played for the Vancouver Giants, brought a Memorial Cup. Any thoughts of maybe playing for the Canucks in the future?
It would be special. Like there's a lot of great things that have happened to me here in Vancouver, and it would be special. It would be definitely a special feeling to one day maybe play for the Canucks. But I got it real nice in Boston. I love being a Boston Bruins, and again, if I stayed there my whole career, I'd be happy to.
Fantastic. Well, you've been invited to the Olympic orientation camp coming up. Big next year, another possibility of playing in Vancouver. What are your thoughts on that and the chance to maybe playing for the Canadian team next year?
Well, it's first off, it's a huge honor just to be named to that camp. To be named there with the other 24 forwards going there. It's it's great to be named one of the top 25 forwards in Canada. It's a huge honor, and it's a really exciting feeling, and I can't wait to go there and have some fun. So I'm really excited for the challenge.
We're looking forward to that. Well, you're here today for the King of the Court little event that we had out there. Out of all four sports that you play, obviously hockey was your most comfortable, but of the other three sports, what are you most comfortable, maybe weren't most comfortable in?
I think basketball. I really enjoyed playing basketball growing up. That was one sport that I was pretty good at growing up also, and I think they need to do a recount on the on the scores out there, because I think I won the competition out there. But
maybe some point fixing going on there.
Yeah, might need an investigation.
What was that like playing with Dwight out there on the court?
It's great. He does a lot of chirping out there. He makes it a lot of fun, and it was a lot of fun just to see. Just to see how good they all are in their own sports. Sasha in soccer, and obviously Venus in tennis, and it was great to go out there and do that all with them.
Well, you've got a good foot. We also saw you shoot a couple of penalty kicks out there. You played some soccer as a kid growing up too?
Not really, but I played with my friends, and I got a little bit of soccer blood because my dad was a soccer player growing up, and so I guess that's where I get it from.
Well, you came in, you played a little bit of NHL 10. Tell us about the game, what you thought of the game when you were just playing a little bit ago.
I like it a lot. I like the improvements that you guys made to it. I think it's a lot more realistic with the, with the boards play, and the puck battles along the boards and the kicking of the feet. It really makes it more realistic, and also the fighting is more realistic too, and the, and the stuff and the face washing going after the whistle. So, I think it's the best one yet, and I can't wait to get my hands on one.
Awesome. Well, a couple quick more questions here. We know you're, a grinder out there. We know you're a tough guy. You've had some great battles. We also know you're a good goal scorer. You had a hat trick in your first hat trick against Atlanta in October. What other, skills that you have that you want to make sure that the developers get right? Here's your chance to kind of tell them what other things that you've got in your arsenal.
Well, I play an all-around game. I spent most of my time this year up on the first line with Savard and Kessel, and I had some pretty good stats this year, scoring 42 points in the playoff in the season and 9 points in the playoffs. So, I like to picture myself as a player who's well-rounded and can play in any situation and so on.
Excellent. Well, Milan, thank you very much for your time.
All right, thank you.
All right,
thanks for having me. Thank you very much.